to be over 60 million horses in the world, and they can be found on every continent except Antarctica. There are over 600 horse breeds, some domesticated and some not. Until recently, the Przewalski's horse was thought to be the only true wild horse breed left. But actually, most horses considered to be wild today, such as the American Mustangs or the Australian Brumbies, are actually descendants of domestic horses. Really, the correct term to describe these horses is feral. True wild horses have never been domesticated, and sadly now it's thought that there are no true wild horses in the world today, with research suggesting true wild horses probably disappeared thousands of years ago. Scientists believe that modern horses descend from two ancient horse breeds, the Arabian and the Turkoman horses. All existing horse breeds now fit into 5 categories: hot-blooded, warm-blooded, cold-blooded, or draft, pony and miniature. DNA studies show that horses were domesticated quite late, and in a number of locations around the world at around the same time, approximately 6,000 years ago. A male horse is called a stallion, and a female horse is called a mare. A young male horse is called a colt, and a young female horse is called a filly. In the wild, feral horses increase their chances of survival by living together in a herd, usually made up of 1 stallion and 8 to 10 mares, along with their foals. In a herd, one horse will always be on the lookout, while others are resting, grazing or sleeping. Newly born foals need to be able to keep up with the herd, which is why horses have evolved to have fully formed hooves and long legs at birth. They're usually up and running within a few hours of being born. A Shire horse called Samson, born in 1846 in Bedfordshire, England, stood at an impressive 21.25 hands, around 2.2 metres, and is thought to be the biggest horse ever recorded. A tiny chestnut mare from the United States called Thumbelina is thought to be the world's smallest horse at a mere 17.5 inches in height. And the oldest horse on record is thought to be the barge horse from England called Old Billy, who lived for 62 years. The average lifespan for a horse, though, is around 25 to 30 years. Ponies tend to live a little longer, until around 40 years. Due to the position of their eyes, horses can see roughly 350 degrees around themselves. This is nearly 4 times the visual range of humans. Yet, horses see the world very differently from us. They can only see 55 to 65 degrees with both eyes. The rest of their vision is monocular. Therefore, horses have poor depth perception and are not good at seeing detail. As horses are good at spotting movement in their wide vision, but not good at spotting the detail, they can sometimes be spooked by sudden movements. And their eyes, set on opposite sides of their head, can focus on 2 things at the same time. Interestingly, a horse's ear will usually point in the same direction of where the eye on the same side is looking. Horses can't vomit or burp, having lost the ability over time. They have a strong muscle ring, the cardiac sphincter, at the entrance to their stomachs, which means any food that enters the stomach cannot come back out again. They're also unable to squeeze their stomachs with their abdominal muscles to force food back up, and they can't vomit like most other vertebrate animals. Horses spend 16 to 18 hours a day grazing because their stomachs need to always have foodstuff in them to function efficiently. Without it, they can develop painful ulcers. Another interesting fact about horses is that they can sleep when they both are standing up or laying down. This survival adaptation, called the stay apparatus, allows them to completely relax and sleep standing up due to the tendons and ligaments that they have in their legs. Horses have 4 natural gaits: walk, trot, canter and gallop, with galloping being the fastest. Horses are truly beautiful hooved animals, which have been domesticated to help pull carts, be ridden, round up cattle and help with transport and travel. We should treat these animals with care and respect, and also be mindful to protect the feral horses living in the wild around the world. Hopefully you've learned something new about these incredible animals, and check out other episodes to learn about some more.